You're watching Colorado's News Channel. This is News 4 at 5.
This is what our schools sound like. Some speak Spanish, others English. But should one language dominate the classroom? The state is bracing for a battle over bilingual education. Do students learn better in one language versus another?
The debate of bilingual education and its merits has landed dead center in Colorado. Here's why. Nearly 1/4 of all students in the Denver public school system speak Spanish. If bilingual education is erased, many of those students would enter English immersion classes instead. The question is, which method works best? News 4's Terry Jessup is live at the Capitol with details on the debate. Terry?
Teresa, this issue of bilingual education is so sensitive that very few politicians like to say a whole lot about it. That's why in California and in Arizona, efforts to limit dual education programs went straight to the ballot box, and they were approved by voters in those states. And that's what's very likely to happen here in Colorado. And even opponents agree if it does make it to the ballot in Colorado, it is very likely that it will pass.
Virtually every other country in the world that has a large immigrant population teaches the children in that country the national language of that country as quickly as possible.
California millionaire Ron Unz, head of the group English for the Children, wants to dismantle Colorado's bilingual education system and replace it with an English immersion program that would teach kids English in 1 year. Former Denver School Board member Rita Montero agrees.
So it's time to stop playing around. We've given this, bilingual education 25, 30 years to make a go of it.
California and Arizona have already adopted the proposal Unz and Montero want to put on the Colorado ballot in November of 2002.
This is a mistake. This would be divisive.
Gully Stanford from the State Department of Education was at the state capitol meeting today where the ballot proposal to limit dual language education was being hammered out.
Local control here is the issue. We really don't need somebody to hopscotch in from out of state and say Colorado is his next target for a one-size-fits-all straitjacket solution.
But Montero, who says she was forced to keep her own son in a Denver bilingual program that wasn't working, says Unz's proposal is getting results in California.
Their scores have risen by 40%, so there's proof out there already.
Students who come here from Mexico at an older age many times have received more English in Mexican schools than they subsequently receive in Colorado or California schools. And I think that's absurd and should be changed.
Now, Colorado has about 800,000 public school students statewide, 70,000 of them here in Denver, slightly more than half of those Hispanic, and I'm told about 16,000 of those Denver public school students speak Spanish only. As for those who want to change the current system, they will have to gather 80,000 signatures to get this on the November 2002 ballot. The opposition, which claims that bilingual programs in Colorado are working well right now, is promising a vigorous fight. For one, they say local control is the issue, and they will go to court to maintain that local control. Teresa?
A lot of families affected, Terry, and Colorado is not the first state to battle over bilingual education. California and Arizona have already dismantled their bilingual education programs. Lawmakers in New York, Massachusetts, and Texas are also considering bans on bilingual education.